I'm a little louder than the acoustic guitar. Welcome, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate Stephen and Ashley's commitment to one another. You may now be seated. Before we begin the ceremony, I would like to thank all of you for being here today. I must also congratulate you all as well. You resisted the urge early this morning to hit the snooze button and made it here on time. As many of you already know, and the rest of you can probably guess, I'm not a preacher or a member of any religious clergy. Stephen and Ashley desired for today's ceremony to be very personal and meaningful, so they asked me, a personal friend, if I would marry them. I was very honored to be asked, and immediately said I would love to. I've known Stephen and Ashley for over 3 years, although it feels like I've known them for much, much longer. Over this time, I've witnessed their absolute commitment and dedication to each other, and I know they make a wonderful couple. I know they understand the commitment they are about to make, and they have the character and devotion to each other this commitment requires. As French writer Michael Proust said, "Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom." Those of you here today are the people who make the souls of Stephen and Ashley blossom. For that reason, they want to acknowledge and thank all of you for your support and participation. Stephen and Ashley have many family members from both sides who have traveled to be here today. They have family from all over the state of Virginia, and some from as far away as New York, Texas, and California. In addition to family, Stephen and Ashley have many friends who have come to support them today. These friends are from childhood, schools, work, rock shows, and even a motley crew from competitive laser tag, many of which are standing to my left. These friends, a famous writer once wrote, represent a world in us, a world not possibly born until they arrive, and it is only by meeting them that this new world is born. Each of you have been invited to participate in this commitment ceremony because you have, in some way, brought about a new world in Stephen or Ashley. At this time, they would like to thank all of you for taking the time to travel here to their destination wedding in Clarksville, Virginia. Because all of you are so important to Stephen and Ashley, they would also now ask for your participation in a ring blessing ceremony. For the next few minutes, as the ceremony continues, we will pass the wedding rings through the crowd. They simply ask that as the rings are passed, each of you say a brief blessing, a best wish for the future, or simply warm them with your love before passing them along. Ethan, would you like to start the ring passing? In this day and age, we all lead increasingly busy lives, with a seemingly endless amount of distraction and information. However, even with all this clutter, I believe our lives basically boil down to a small number of moments. These are the moments we remember, and more importantly, the moments that define who we are and the direction we are headed. Obviously, today is one of those moments for Stephen and Ashley, as they formally start their lives together. However, just as important are the moments that brought us here today. Some of these moments were full of pure joy and jubilation, such as the day they first met, their first kiss, their engagement, and the day they became parents of Otis, and many, many more. While other moments have not been as happy, these difficult moments, though, have been equally defining for Stephen and Ashley. During these trying moments, their commitment to each other has been tested, and as they supported each other through, they have become a stronger and more unified couple. All of these moments have shaped Stephen and Ashley's relationship and brought them here in front of us today for the biggest moment of their lives. This moment will be one they never forget, and one that will lead them on a path to many more wonderful moments as a married couple. At this time, Stephen and Ashley would like to take a minute to personally thank their families. First, each would like to thank their own families, who have nurtured their independence and put up with all of their unique and charming characteristics. They would would now like to thank each other's families for welcoming them so kindly and allowing them to become part of their family. The values, traditions, and hopes this couple represent have been nurtured by their family and their parents here today. As sons and daughters leave the nest, find partners, and create homes for the next generation, each family is enriched. At this time, I will address Stephen and Ashley's parents to ask for their blessing of this union. Do you, the parents of Stephen and Ashley, who have loved and nurtured them, bestow your blessing upon their union and for their new family? In the words of Robert Senegas, each of us was brought into the world without any decision of our own. Each of us was stamped with the condition of mortality from the moment of conception. And so, of the three most significant events in our lives, birth, marriage, and death, it is only in marriage that we have the full power of personal decision. In marriage, the greatest courage will be required. We shall be put to the test of continuing to accept husband or wife with all defects revealed. But beyond this, we shall be faced with the anguish of having to accept our own weaknesses. This is the most difficult of all, and that is required of us, to accept that we are not as we should like to think that we are, and that we are not as we should like the world to think we are. But marriage also offers us the condition for the supreme fulfillment of human life. For our acceptance of our spouse with all the strengths and weaknesses, our works of love for our companion in marriage and for our children, and above all, our acceptance of ourselves as who we are. All of these open us to receive the very ground for our being. All of these bring us to the glory of existence. Stephen and Ashley. Stephen, are you ready to enter into this marriage with Ashley, believing the love you share and your faith in each will endure all things? I am. Ashley, are you ready to enter into this marriage with Stephen, believing the love you share and your faith in each other will endure all things? No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more important than those you are about to take. Both of you come to this day with a deep realization that the contract of marriage is sacred, as are all of its obligations and responsibilities. You may now exchange your personal vows to each other.
Stephen, I love you because you make me laugh out loud on a daily basis. Like breaking out your best dance moves, or challenging me in a freestyle rap battle, which one day I will win. I love you because we create adventures together, like morning trips out, spent yard sailing, or headed to the market and hiding geocaches in our apartment, even though I've lost a few backpacks. I love you because you challenge me to be a better person, like when you encourage me to be the best version of myself and maintain a path on the high road. I love you because you care so much for other people that you inspired us all to be more caring. You do things like taking out Otis because it's raining and tucking me in at night when you're staying up late to finish a paper. I love you because you're a constant surprise. I always say I'm your catfish, but really you're mine. You keep me on my toes, keep me guessing, and keep me thinking. Keep me crying, keep me fresh. You're posting notes on the fireplace and recording marathons of all those cheesy MTV shows. Keep me alive. I love you because I smile every time I wake up next to you and every time I come home to you. We play together, brainstorm together, create together, and celebrate to you. Your hand always feels comfortable in mine. Stephen, because I love you, I promise to treat you the way you want to be treated and with the respect you deserve. I promise to build trust with my words and actions. I'll be your cheerleader, your nurse, your editor, your therapist, your teacher, your student, and your partner in adventure. I will deeply appreciate all of your positive qualities and not let the passage of time dull that appreciation. When life challenges us, I promise to focus on the resiliency of our love. And if I stumble and fail to live up to my promises, I will look you in the eyes, hold your hands, and apologize with sincerity. I will be my best for you.
Ashley, I love you because you will do anything for a laugh. Like the time you thought it would be funny to sew all the openings of all my clothes shut, or the conversations with Otis. I love you because you're always up for anything. You don't mind turning a 5-hour road trip into a 12-hour one, and you're always up for a late night walk through Carytown. I love you because you're always creating something, from making your own clothes, painting, and newly cooking, though it may turn into a too spicy salsa or a small kitchen fire. I love you because you challenge me to be a better person. You have shown me what true love is, and you are always there to help me out, but not change me. I love you because you are always trying to make the world a better place. You will travel out of your way to help a friend, even if it's for something little, and you make their problems your own. I love you because you are always a constant surprise. Your random homemade greeting cards for no reason, and your new additions to our home. I love you because I smile every time I wake up to you and when I come home to you. We play together, brainstorm together, create together, and celebrate together. Your hand always feels comfortable in mine. Ashley, because I love you, I promise to treat you the way you want to be treated and with the respect you deserve. I promise to build trust with my own words and actions. I will be your cheerleader, your nurse, your editor, your therapist, your teacher, your student, and your partner in adventure. I deeply appreciate all of your positive qualities and not let the passage of time dull that appreciation. When life challenges us, I promise to focus on the resiliency of our love. And if I stumble and fail to live up to my promises, I will look you in the eye, hold your hands, and apologize with sincerity. I will be my best for you.